Good morning, everyone. Today is October 12th, 2025, and tomorrow is October 13th, and it is the anniversary of Our Lady of Fatima. And for those that are on Facebook or YouTube, I wanted to just let you know I am in Linville, North Carolina, and I'm about a mile from Grandfather Mountain. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a little chilly here this morning. I wasn't expecting the foliage to be as beautiful as it is this early in the season. So behind me is the grotto of Our Lady of Fatima. It's really pretty here. You can come and light a candle if you want and say a prayer for a loved one. You can say one for yourself. It's really beautiful here in the mountains, and I will probably go to Grandfather Mountain at some point today after church. But so over 100 years ago, there were 3 children in Fatima, Portugal, that the Blessed Mary, Virgin Mary, appeared to them, and they promised them a miracle. And of course, like, many unbelievers, they did not believe the children. And on October 13th, 1917, there was a miracle. And over 100,000 people in Fatima, Portugal, and they came from all over the world, and they came to witness this miracle. And of course, it was a little bit delayed because of the rain. But I wanted just to tell you a little bit about the miracle, just because there have been so many different stories that have been written, and also movies that have been made about the miracle at Fatima. Now, the best movie that depicts the story of Our Lady of Fatima is called The 13th Day. And I believe it's in black and white, and it probably depicts this story much better than some of the modern versions, for sure. So what happened was that she appeared to them and told them that she was going to perform a miracle that would convert thousands of people, if not hundreds of thousands of people, maybe millions of people. And every year there are millions of visitors to this day that go to Fatima, Portugal, hoping for healing. And they go there on pilgrimages. They'll go there with friends, family, pilgrimages, people that are sick, people that have cancer, people that just need healing in their soul. And they go there with hopes of having some type of healing in any way. And so our mind and our body and our soul is so deeply connected. Everything that we do, everything we eat, everything affects our soul. And a lot of people don't realize that, whatever we do with our daily lives, whether it's through prayer, everything we eat, everything we drink, everything we say, our soul, our mind, and our body is all deeply connected. So I just wanted to say that. So on October 13th, 1917, the Virgin Mary appeared to the 3 children, and she spoke to them and prayed with them. And as soon as she left, the sun appeared in the sky, larger than life, like anything anyone has ever seen. It took up the sky. And of course, it was dancing in the sky, and, there was over 100,000 people there. So these people had no idea. They were afraid. There was this loud boom. And what happened was, when the sun stopped dancing for a period of time, it exploded in the sky. And once it exploded, rose petals actually fell from the sky. So the sun burst, rose petals fell from the sky, and There were rose petals all over the ground. Now, the first miracle before she appeared, and I want to kind of clarify this because I know that there's been different movies that have, you know, depicted this story, and also many children's books and different books. What happened was the children woke up in the morning and it was pouring rain, and I mean pouring. And so you've got 100,000 people standing in the pouring rain with umbrellas, and the children, you know, they're all sitting there pouring rain. And of course, they all doubted that this miracle was even going to occur. Now, the first miracle was when the rain stopped. Everyone's clothes became immediately dry. I mean, immediately. So they were completely drenched. They had jackets. It was cold. All of their gear, all of their clothing, absolutely everything that they had was completely dry, including the ground, which was impossible. And so that wasn't, I know that there was more modern movies that had told the story of Our Lady of Fatima, but this one specifically, the 13th day specifically shows that. And I think that's part of the miracle, because that really is impossible. And to this day, there have been countless people that have traveled to Portugal, to Fatima, and found an inner peace that they never had. And thousands upon thousands have walked away with leaving their crutches and walkers and wheelchairs, and it's really amazing. Just like Lourdes, you know, Our Lady of Fatima, Our Lady of Lourdes, when she appeared to Saint Bernadette, and she told her that a spring was going to come up from the ground and it would heal, and there would be miracles from it. And it's the same thing, you know, the miracles. So no matter where you are in the world, whether you are Catholic or Christian or Jewish or Muslim, any of those, I think it's really important to kind of, you know, open up your mind a little bit, open up your heart a little bit to these Marian pilgrimages, because they're really all over the world. Our Lady of Guadalupe, Our Lady of Lourdes, Our Lady of Fatima, Garabandal. There are so many places around the world where she has appeared and promised miracles for people that make that pilgrimage, including Ephesus, Turkey. So, in the Holy Land. There's countless places all over the world where she has promised miracles for those that believe and, you know, that need a miracle and need hope in their life and healing. And regardless of whether or not you are in good health and you feel good and everything is going really well in your life, there's so many people that are chosen to be a sufferer in this life, and there are people that suffer for other people's souls so that they can get to heaven, and they are a sacrifice, and I am one of those people, unfortunately. Sometimes I think it's not fair, but then I also know that God takes good care of me, and he's always with me. And, you know, in the next life, the rewards are in the next life for me. But, so whether or not, regardless of your religion, I think it would be such a good idea to go to one of these places and, you know, and let God touch your heart in a way that maybe he never has before. You know, the Holy Spirit guides us in absolutely everything we do. There are 8 billion children, 8 billion people in this world. And when you think about that, it's so hard for us to even comprehend the responsibility and how hard God works. He is everywhere. He is all over the world. He's with me. He is with everyone. And the thing is even though we're made in the image and likeness of God, you know, there are those that are chosen. There are those that are in communion with God. There are people that are married to God. You know, a nun is married to God. And, you know, when you are in communion with God and the Spirit of God, the living, breathing Spirit of God is within you, like me, it is even harder. You have to work even harder to nurture your soul, because you're nurturing your soul and you're also nurturing the souls of everyone around you. You touch the lives of every single person you come in contact with during the day. Even when, you know, even if it's somebody in the supermarket, you could be in Walmart, in Target, you could be in any supermarket. It doesn't even matter where you are. Those are the times where you have an opportunity to touch a person's soul. And sometimes just talking to someone, like an elderly person that maybe nobody even talks to, you know, maybe they're lonely, and just taking that time, you know, it's like you're paying it forward, touching their life and letting them know that they're acknowledged and they're loved and they're important, because every single person in this world is important to God. So anyway, so I just wanted to show you the grotto here. It is a little chilly. That's why I'm all bundled up this morning. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. I am gonna probably take a video on top of Grandfather Mountain today. And if, like I said, if you have a chance, try to watch the movie The 13th Day. It's really good. Even if you're not a religious person, it's really a beautiful movie. It's a classic movie. I love old movies anyway, so I'm a classic movie buff. So anyway, if you have a chance, you should watch the original one. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. All right, bye.